parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Shapes to shoot! There's an early warning shot across the bow.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
He's looked long this time, and he's cut it out. He's played it short. Saive battles to win it back. Here's the through ball. Paulinho. Paulinho, and it's played forward. Has he found his man? Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted.
Brazil have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent, and here's the chance to counter. More than happy to take the muscular approach. He's made sure that that won't get through. Quarter of an hour played. Still goalless at the moment. Wage cuts it out. Koulibaly goes looking.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Forward it goes. What an adventurous run from a defender. Defending of the desperate... Oh, real danger here! Going for goal! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Oh, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Well, that had to be more accurate. Man and body! Goal!
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Brazil keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Finds himself eased off the ball. He's found his man. It's a fabulous chance! He scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! What about that, Jim Beglin?
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Senegal take the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And he's there to cut it out. Goes for goal! Oh, that's a fine save!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And it's been taken short. It's a throw-in. A buccaneering run from the defender. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Paulinho. Senegal are leading with half-time drawing close. Keeper's got good distance on that. Ball is over the line. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Keeper sends it forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Gabriel Jesus hoists it forward. Oh, it's a mistimed tackle, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And he's kept it out. Oh, he's missed!
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Wage knocks it away. Just brushed off the ball there. He's making good use of his strength. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Gets it. Has a goal! That's a half-decent try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work out.
Yeah.
2 minutes to be added on. Hoists it forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Plays it out to the flank. Chance to shoot. Goes down, but nothing given. And the half-time whistle goes. Senegal come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
He's gone for it! Oh, the ball's come loose! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Tries a shot! Well, it was a chance, but...
Trời đất ơi, tung môn. Mày chắc cho mày dự bị hoài luôn quá. Cái banh đá gì vậy em nội.
Really alert to the danger. Oh, good interception. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Gets it back. Gabriel Jesus. Saive.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby. They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting. No, it's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Brazil seem to have chosen a tougher route through the middle.
Now goes for it!
Whisker
high.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
There's some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Done very well to intervene. Allison sends that a long way. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Gabriel Jesus. It has got through. Big chance! Back of the net!
Brazil are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Senegal can make their change now with a break in play. Quite a thriller this one's become.
It's pulsating, it's absorbing, and it's hugely entertaining. Every single player is giving everything.
Tries to stroke it through. And it's Paulinho. Now surely goes for goal! It's off target and by quite a way. Forward it goes. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And there's a long ball. Arthur. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And he's going long. That's a throw. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Paulinho. Lobs it in gently.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Cô lú.
Moves it over to the other flank. Battles to win it back. And he's He's made sure that that won't get through. Paulinho. It's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Real chance! He scores! And again they hit the front. Oh, that always looked the likely outcome.
Ra xin. Cái chi đó vậy?
Here, Peter, by some smart running and movement, that's already something to admire. But how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Đó.
Brazil are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who
Điều
was
đắt
going
má
to
hay gì
take it
trời?
off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Senegal get themselves into the lead.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows. So concentration is key from here.
Out to the right. Gets away from his opponent. Lovely bit of skill. He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Đứng ba ông thẳng đó, biết làm gì?
That's well blocked and back out it comes.
Brazil have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Gabriel Jesus.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
That's gone a long way up and away.
Senegal can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Senegal are on the verge of a pretty special win, but they've got some hanging on to do here. Gets the better of his man. And here's Gabriel! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that. And there goes the final whistle. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Senegal just reminded us why we love this game so much. The seemingly impossible is proven otherwise, and they merit great praise.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Chỉ số của 7 mấy, đá lớn chịu không nổi. Không, nhưng mà được có Mane cũng được. Chim én đã làm nên mùa xuân tới Brazil. Nó sao mấy phần trăm đúng hết đi. Nghiệp để chơi độc thì chứ. Trời ơi, Mane yếu ai đáp nổi. Này ca chứ.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Up for the header! Just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases the chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Forward it goes. Gets it back. And it's Mane. Oh, well intercepted. Really alert to the danger. Now it's Mane. And it's been taken straight back. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Nhìn mình bấm lỗi nha.
And here's Palacio. Argentina with it back again. Chance to shoot. Going for goal!
Cái này nó cứ phát banh ông nội ơi.
Mane. Keita. Hoists it forward.
Nghe tôi mong biết nào phát banh. Đá lên đại không. Nghĩ sẽ có đường phải không nha.
Battling for the right to play in the early stages. And it's Messi. It's got through. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. He's had that put up. Has a hit! He's delivered!
Giỡn với mình nè.
There is the breakthrough. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Perez does well to read it and intercepts. Messi. Messi not easily shrugged off the ball. Saive. Well, it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs. Gets it upfield, cuts it out. And it's Keita. Tries to get it forward quickly. He spotted the run and played him through. Hardly anything between the sides. And Palacio! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Cleared away. Mane takes control of it and he's on the move. Mane. He's off on a marauding, hits one! Sosa.
Một cái nén có nằm lên mùa xuân hay không?
Gets on the end of it. Real chance!
Trời ơi! Giỡn Senegal đó. Báo châu Phi.
Receives it in a good position. Fence has got rid of that. Now it's Palacio. He's got away. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Trời ơi!
A goal kick.
Chuyện tiếng Anh gì chết rồi mà nè.
Battles to win it back. Keeper's got good distance on that. He's made sure that that won't get through. Just brushed off the ball there. Sosa. Messi is onto it and can take it up. Chance! Oh, the ball's come loose. Now it's Mane. It's on a plate. He's had a shot.
Trời ơi!
Decent effort as the first half draws to a close. And here we are, off they go for
Hai
half
đặt
time.
đá đủ.
Who did indeed come in the first half. But it has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Senegal come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And the game has already resumed here.
Senegal going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
It's gone for a throw-in. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And here's the chance to counter.
Trời ơi, nào. Gió nữa.
Perez. Messi.
Anh châu Phi, anh đừng cái châu Mỹ cũng thích hoài.
Gets it back. Senegal are ahead here by what is still the only goal.
Bảo dưỡng được con xung dưới rồi.
Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Forward it goes. Just brushed off the ball there. Saive. Perez. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go for.
It's Palacio! And that would have been some goal.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him with the ability he
Thấy
has.
kèn người
He
quá.
can produce.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Goalkeeper's ball. Drives it towards the front. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Clears it out of harm's way. Turns and goes back. Chooses to go back. Away from immediate danger. Senegal have it back and they can go again. Done very well to intervene. And that's been won straight back. Perez. Oh, what shot a goal! He scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and they finally reacted, but they could have been more switched on before he scored.
The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Some excellent tackling here. Argentina have a free kick.
Rồi mà.
Just the talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Mạnh cao.
Dybala. In towards the middle. And that has been cleared. Keeps everyone guessing. Swung over. And that's been levered clear. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Mane. Foot in. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Has a goal! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, that's a real shame, because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
Played back in. And now they can launch a counter.
Yếu như ông nào vậy?
Perez. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, it's Cisse. Oh, shooting chance! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Pes2021 showed real
Ở ngoài mới Argentina vì vậy chắc đem về chữ bắn. Thua về đem về chữ bắn.
So here comes a substitution.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Senegal take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, good interception. Dybala. Look at Dybala! Oh, outstanding save.
Ôi cô anh. Tên vô nghĩa.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Argentina making consecutive changes here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
And that is that. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Your reflections then, Jim?
Senegal just reminded us why we love this game so much. The seemingly impossible is proven otherwise, and they merit great praise.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Gió ơi gió đừng vội kéo mây kéo hạt.
Đã đá Senegal cạnh video là gánh nè vừa SCA bán này để nguyên ra ngoài tuy chúng ta không phải thua ở khí thế không thể thua được khí thế số chúng ta phải chạy Coi cúp gì cho anh đá. Tự ra. Ở châu Phi không? Ở châu Phi. Oh, Barcelona. Barcelona.
Well, hello to everyone and welcome as you join us for the second of these group stage games. Competition only a couple of match days old, but there have been already plenty of talking points, much for us to scrutinise over the course of a fortnight or so. Winners on day one, no doubt now looking to cement their place in the latter stages as quickly as possible. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. So having won on opening day, it's eyes forward on the missions that remain.
Well, Peter, there's a very good chance they can plough on after what was a good start, and even if they have a wobble along the way, I think this team has a structure and a philosophy that's solidly in place, and I think they can rely on that. So my advice would be keep aiming.
Going for goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot it was ghastly defensive.
So, a breakthrough already. Titi hoists it forward. Oh, he's broken through. De Bruyne does well to read it and intercepts. And it's played forward. A real chance to break. Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
And it's Cristiano. Tries a shot! Decent enough try. Shoots! Another chance! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Tolisso gets it back. Rice tries to get it forward quickly. Defenders on the back foot. Ronaldo looking to get on the end of this. Gets the better of his man. Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi hits it! Gets up to head it! Sticks it away! Two to the good! They have breathing space! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it...
Van Dijk has given away a free kick. Alexander-Arnold. That's beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
Out to the left it goes. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Rice. Forward it goes. Finds himself eased off the ball. Martinez. Mbappe. Messi. He's had a look. Here it is. Has a goal! They are rampant! And surely that settles it.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. And it's Nene. Nene clips one through. He's had a go! Oh, that is an awful miss.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
He's got away. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Goes for goal! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
Phức lại thiếu gì.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Ball is over the line. All the way back, and they start again. Ter Stegen sends that a long way. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, a robust challenge. And he heaves it forward. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Cuts it out. And Titi. Alaba. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Rice. Mbappe. Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Oh, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
And the game has already resumed here. Hoists it forward. Tolisso. He's looked long this time. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mbappe. And it's De Bruyne. Messi. You can get that clear. It's the throw. Keeps everyone guessing. Rice. He's gone for it! Without the best in the keeper.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Danger averted for now. And that's been won straight back. Barcelona keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move.
Messi! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Messi controlled that with such ease and really ought to have followed it up with a goal.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Barcelona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Tolisso, he's pinged one through here. Oh, good ball. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Ronaldo, who has made his impact already. Mbappe! He's gone for it! Has a pop! Oh, denied at the last.
I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
So can they do it again? Header! Has a hit! And he's spooned it over the bar.
Well, they're being made to force the issue, but they need to be patient and a little more composed.
Cái mặt siêu nhân mình ghê kìa. Mình vừa rớt xuống đá liền.
De Bruyne just brushed off the ball there. Cristiano Ronaldo! That is a routine catch.
Cristiano Ronaldo put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
There's a long ball. Cleared away. That has put a stop to that. Nene. That's a promising ball. Hits one! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, maybe he just got a tad excitable when he knows those moments need the coolest of heads.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, with the introduction of such a tall lad now, we may well see a more predictable, lofty route forward, but it's still very hard to deal with that, you know, if they can affect it right.
And it's played forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Zaniolo. Floats one over. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Plays it over to the other flank. He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves. He's having a go. Oh, brilliant goal! A finish right from the top draw.
Cucula này nó lùng quá.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Đứng kia không được. Còn bà là gì?
Barcelona grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Nene is onto it and can take it up. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner.
Giờ định đi.
Who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Neymar. Rice. Neymar. It's Neymar! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. There will be 4 extra minutes. He came in hard, very hard. And it's Nene. This has gone,
Yeah.
it's a foul.
Chơi gì? Võ công. Võ
Much
công.
subtlety, he's launched himself
Goal.
there. Mbappe. And here's Neymar. Neymar. And the finish!
Trời ơi các bạn.
It's gone a long way up and away. And with that, the final whistle. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
Không biết đang chạy, nó đang chạy bình thường thì tắt luôn. Remote không biết sao. Remote đâu, trong này xài được không? Này nó có remote. Ba này đá ghê thì. Tôi sắp mùa giải rồi đó. SENEGAL đã có giải cho tôi. Thử lú. Tôi Argentina ra xin thì mày tao ngán. Không lẽ mày tao ngán sao?
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere
Chơi ai chơi lại, chơi ai chơi lại.
Oh, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture? Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Gets wrestled off the ball. Keita plays it out to the wing. He's through the middle. Presumably for offside.
Trời ơi, bàn chân.
Saka. Keita, chance to break. Now it's Mane. He's picked him out.
England have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Keeper sends it forward. Wage with a good steal, well played. And he's straight offside. Gets it upfield. Lobs it in gently. Right through the middle. He's left his man. Has a pop. Goal, England! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
So we have our breakthrough.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Saka demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Hudson-Odoi going through. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Chết rồi.
Just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases the chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Mane. Greenwood just brushed off the ball there.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Saive.
Thằng chậm thiệt chứ đó, banh gì vậy? Phải được dọn. Bị xô luôn.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Hoists it forward. And it's Keita. Keita goes up and over. And Mane!
Hay hả?
Sticks it away!
Giỡn hả?
They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Senegal are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Một con chim én nó lên mùa xuân 3 tặng này đấy.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails
Cái lọt
most
cho tông 3
definitely
đội
up now.
vô tình của ta không.
Keita provides an outlet. Has gone out.
Là chim thì nè.
Jones does well to read it and intercepts.
Tỉnh kìa.
Plays it back. Elliott. And it's played forward. Koulibaly. Now it's Mane. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Garner plays it forward. Jones.
Ôi!
Elliott goes looking. Dangerous looking ball. And it's come to nothing. Jones.
Số.
Forward it goes. Saka. He's got away. Hits one. Big relief. It just needed better contact.
Còn chỉ số 7 mấy đó. Chị nào. Chậm quá. Không được. Con này tâm lắm.
Mane. This is promising. Mane.
Gomez gets rid without sophistication.
Another throw-in. Saka gets into the right position to intercept. Greenwood. Jones. And he's away. And the finish! It's anyone's. He can pounce on that.
Trời ơi.
He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as
Chạy
Tesco
không nổi.
maintained, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Good save, he got a decent fist on that. That's not going to make it. Gets it back. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half. But the score at half gets up to head it! Goal, England!
Không nổi.
And they're back in front.
Và đây là số đầu
That
tiên.
is a fine goal, really efficiently
Rút
done.
kinh nghiệm giữa
I just thought he
Argentina và
wanted
Chelsea.
that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Trời ơi, chuyền nhẹ với anh hai.
Elliot. Now it's Mane. Garner cuts it out.
Quánh văng liền, ngóng thì chứ. Vẫn
And a
còn.
foul. Yes, the referee's given it. Gets his foot in there. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Keeper has beaten it away. Nice to get it forward quickly. Keita. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? And they've been caught out here. Goes for goal! It's in!
We're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Chim én những hợp tiếp bổ sung nhau.
You can say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
It's a simple game. The striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can...
Shapes to shoot!
Mày sẽ là đội thứ ba thua tao trai.
And the comeback is complete.
Việc gì đâu mà việc gì một lỗi đâu.
What about that, Jim Beglin?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Tiêu.
Senegal get themselves into the lead.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Ghana plays it forward. Saka goes looking. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. England are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
Goalkeeper's ball. Pass needed to be better than that. And he knows it. Elliott. And the flag has stayed down. Gets away from his opponents. Cut out in the nick of time.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Out to the left it goes. Saka does well there. Alert. Throw it. England making consecutive changes here. Hudson-Odoi. Hansel. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Hit long and direct. Good idea, just poorly executed. Hudson-Odoi. Greenwood, who has made his impact already. Sancho gets flagged offside. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Could be thinking, chance! He has done it! And there's the goal.
Mày chưa là nạn nhân thứ ba. Sao là Argentina?
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Đã. Là tôi.
England making another change here. Senegal will two up and into a position of real strength. Gomez with the crossfield ball. England can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Hoists it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's Mane. It's broken loop. Has a hit!
Trời ơi các bạn.
Just bludgeoned away. And that would have been game, set and match.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Real chance! Madison. Gomez. Has he found his man? Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Gomez. And it's played forward. Madison. Over to the left. Hudson-Odoi with a long pass. Could move up a gear here. Oh, the ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Mane. Good clearance and very necessary. Breaks on here. He's got through. Sancho. Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi! And he's cut it out. And that is that. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity.
Nhìn cái đầu chưa? Nhìn cái đầu chưa?
Senegal just reminded us why we love this game so much. The seemingly impossible is proven otherwise, and they merit great praise.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Chưa tới bao nhiêu không lỗi, không có ghê thế. Đi được ba đồ làm gì đừng là thằng yếu nhất gì cũng nổi nha. Brazil, Argentina, Angola.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk is going for it! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Saive. A real chance to break. Finds himself eased off the ball.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Mane. Tries a shot!
Yes!
And Senegal score first. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. It was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Chia ai thì việc bất cứ cái nào.
Senegal take the early advantage. Hoists it forward. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger.
Yeah.
Tries to get it forward quickly. He's through the middle. Defenders on the back foot. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Well, it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs. Out to the left it goes. Wage plays it forward. Tries to dink it in. Now it's Mane. Senegal have it back and they can go again. Saive.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Just brushed off the ball there. And it's played forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Has he picked him out? Has a goal! It's a goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Senegal are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Senegal get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Gets wrestled off the ball. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Saive. Sanchez. Forward it goes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's Mane. He's had a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Let's put a stop to that. Mane brings it forward. And he's there to cut it out. Goes for goal! It's in. Good ball play. Yes! And the lead is 3. It is surely done. Ospina did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
That's just top-notch. Showed exactly why he follows it up every time. Keeper struggles to hold on to it. Ball breaks kindly. He's always about.
Người hùng Mane. 4
3 without reply. This is becoming
ta
a
đã làm
struggle.
người hùng.
Tries to locate someone up front. He's gone for it! Looks to clip it forward. Well read, he sorted that out. Looking to force his way through.
Các anh bị chọc quá.
That intervention was very necessary. There's the end of the first half. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward. Halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Senegal 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And the game has already resumed here.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
It's being played forward. And he's going long. Dinked over the top. And he's got that one wrong. And here's Mane. And it's been taken straight back. And The defence can get it clear. Tries to get it forward quickly. Colombia can make their change now with a break in play. And the weighted pass.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Senegal simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead. Saive, good goes for goal! And yes, it's there! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Senegal are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. It's become a case of men against boys. Pinged forward. Well played, he saw that coming. Plays it out to the flank. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
No, that's not the ball he wanted.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
He's found his man, and the shot! Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. Oh, shooting chance! Great strength, too strong for his opponent. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. And now they can launch a counter. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. It hits one!
Trời ơi!
That's been drilled forward. Sanchez drives it forward.
Colombia look completely out of sorts when it comes to crucial moments, Peter. They've lost composure and that killer instinct.
Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Gets it back. Sanchez did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Plays it out to the wing. Wage battles to win it back. Towering header! And that's wide. And it's Mane. Sanchez. Mane. Looks to dink one in. Quick ball forward. And they've been caught out here. He's picked him out. And he's searching through. So that's it. It is all over. Senegal were irresistible here. Dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result. A comfortable win. Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Senegal have just reminded us why we love this game so much. The seemingly impossible is proven otherwise, and they merit great praise.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Để mình đá gì không khó nhất